got ourselves the top 10 for you guys here today. I know the quarterback is the one I update the most, but that's because we've been getting so many elite top-end quarterbacks. Obviously, the Theme Team Surge promo is elite. Golden tickets have been great. They've also finally made roster revolution cards fine, too. There's even one of those guys in this top 10 here today. There's so many good ones. We got AKAs, too. So many big name cards. Let's just jump right to number 10 here. If you're looking for cheap, fast coins to build that God Squad you always wanted, check out my sponsor, U4GM, and use code CHEW for 5% off your order. Number 10, to start off the list, we do got Geno Smith, and Geno Smith was really high up on the last top 10 we did. I think it was like 13 days ago, which, like I said, this is faster than I normally like to update them. But Geno is still amazing, but that just also shows how many good quarterbacks have came out. As you guys know, he is basically the exact same card as Trevor Lawrence, just on the slower end. It feels like 92 speed feels like, you know, like if you, like in Madden 20, if you, like, for example, like 5 years ago, 92 speed was elite for a quarterback, but now it feels slow because every D lineman in the game gets that speed plus the excel. But I will say he has a solid release. RG3 release is like, it's a solid one. A lot of people do like to hate on it, which is, I don't think it deserves half the hate it gets. But as you guys know, two different X factors. You can run the Gambit and Dots. You can run whatever type of stack you want, whatever fits your personal play style the best. But Geno's a very good and underrated card here. And real quick, boys, if you want to know the best place to start winning more games where you can learn full offensive and defensive schemes that actually work, you should check out civil.gg and use my code CHEW for 30% off. You'll be joining over 2,000 active members who are winning more games, and over 98% of people who joined said they've won more games since joining. So if you want to start winning more games, make sure you click that link in the top of the description and use code CHEW for 30% off. And now, let's get back to the video. Number 9, I know a lot of people would like to argue this one that he shouldn't be top 10, but I still think there's value, right? He's 99 speed, which is very good. Like I said, speed on quarterback is probably the worst it's ever been because how good D linemen are. But you could definitely feel the 99 compared to the 92. But the one thing that you are switching off with him versus Geno is that you are getting one of the more mid-releases in the game. I didn't really enjoy it too much in the Tom Brady gameplay I did. But he also, another thing that I hated about him is that he also gets the same exact abilities as, like, say, all the other Theme Team Surge guys. Remember, this is Tom Brady, and he's also an LTD. And he gets the exact same abilities with worse release than half the Theme Team Surge cards. I think they do Brady a little bit wrong. Like, it's still a good card, but he should be so much better in a game like this. Number 8, we have Jordan Love. As you guys know, he does have Slinger 1. I actually don't know what it's called anymore. Slinger 1 is the OG term for the Aaron Rodgers release. That's my gamer tag on Xbox too. It's my favorite release of all time. It's been through a couple nerfs. Obviously, there's been no card as of late that has gotten this release besides Jordan Love. It's not bad, though. It's definitely nowhere near as bad as it was in, like, 24 when they nerfed it. It definitely is pretty solid this year. But it's nothing crazy. Like, the reason I like him over the other two guys is that I do like the release more than Tom Brady's. And also, he is just a pretty chunk of speed faster than a guy like, you know, Geno Smith, which we showed you. But also, they finally made these guys good. So he has built-in dots, which is blue time every throw, as you guys know. But I forget which bucket. It's this one right here. You also get to choose another X Factor. So he has the same exact value as the Theme Team Surge card. Most people are using dots in Theme Team Surge. And then on top of that, now you get to include, you know, the Gambit. You get to do whatever you possibly want here. An amazing card. I think that Jordan Love is going to be hopefully Redux soon because he's a card I want to try. He doesn't really exist, but I can't take him off the list because he's rare, you know. Number 7, Mr. Mike Vick. This shows you how elite this list is because I think this card is amazing. And honestly, when it comes to the endgame quarterbacks, I love that there's so much versatility that you can look at a card, like even like a card that's not even in the top 10. You could beat anybody in the world with these cards. That's how good the quarterbacks are. That's how good it should be. This is awesome that there are so many viable options. And honestly, it's so nitpicky at the top. Like, really, like, the first, like, 3 guys, like, you could really argue anybody better than anybody up there because how nitpicky a lot of these differences are. But Vick, as you guys know, lefties are awful in Madden, so they actually made him a righty on this card. He does have Truz, Angry Runs, and Brick Wall. Now that I've played with cards that have Brick Wall and also Angry Runs, it's basically the same ability. Angry Runs breaks a lot of sacks as well. Brick Wall obviously will add on top of that, but I feel like this is a little bit overdoing it because it feels like when I use Drake, Maye, or other guys that have Angry Runs built in, I also break the same amount of sacks. But I will say this is an amazing scrambling quarterback. But the thing is, if you want a scrambling quarterback, I feel like you want the spin too. Sadly, he does not get the spin, so he's going to be really bad like when it comes to like skill moves. But you'll be able to scramble with him, make a lot of plays, break a lot of sacks as well. Still very good card. Bazooka is kind of a waste of AP. I wouldn't do that here. Master Attack and Pass Lead Elite is very solid. It's a good card. It is a good card. He just could have been a tiny bit better. Number 6, we got that new Josh Allen. See, he was a card that was also not in that top 10 the last time I did it. But the thing with Josh Allen is he's literally Vick, right? They're both designed to be running quarterbacks. Look at the built-in abilities. He doesn't have brick wall, but like I said, I've used Josh Allen extensively. I also got EA, if you guys do not know, if you make a golden ticket, they give you 2 other golden tickets too, random ones. Josh Allen was the one they gave me. So I have him B&D on my account, and I've been using him a little bit. And he's been good. He's been good. Angry Runs is literally brick wall. You break a lot of sacks back there. That's the one thing that's cool about it. So the brick wall and Angry Runs is a little bit of an overlap. So you do get Bazooka instead of that brick wall here. You also get a better release. That's one thing that is huge. You get a better release. I love the Josh Allen release in the game. You still get your Pass Lead Elite and Gunslinger for 0. The only L with him is no dots or running gun. Same thing with Vick. They're basically the same card, but Josh Allen just has a better release. At number 5, we got that man, Joe Milton. Still very, very good card. I know a lot of people always argued him or Vick. I've always been a Joe Milton over Vick guy. And the only reason why is, no, he doesn't get the angry runs. He's not going to break as many sacks. But run and gun, I think the blue timing throwing abilities are the 2 best or main staple, I guess you could say, of the end game. And honestly, run and gun is just so good. It's not, I prefer dots because I like the high ball a lot, but run and gun, you definitely feel a little bit more zip on the ball compared to dots on the run, although they're both blue time. I don't know if I sound like a psychopath, or hopefully you guys are understanding what I'm saying, but when you throw in the run with both dots and run and gun, it feels like run and gun feels better, if that makes sense. But you also get trust, so you can scramble with them, you get your run and gun. No other additional X factors, but I still think he's amazing. I prefer the run and gun over the angry run stuff every single day. Number 4, man, one of the most popular quarterbacks in the game, Mr. T-Law. I love this card. He was very good. As you guys know, I can't remember which day. There was a lot of cards that came out. Yeah, I think he came out in the first Theme Team Search promo. I didn't do a gameplay on day 1 because I was kind of sleeping on the card. And also, I wanted to do Brady because Brady's just too big of a name. But T-Law, we did a gameplay on him the second day, which I normally never do unless it's a surprising card like this. And T-Law was amazing. He was the card that everybody kind of realized that the Theme Team Surge abilities are good because everybody started stacking dots and then also Gambit in this bucket. Obviously, on top of that, you could build a crazy stack. I think the ideal stack everyone was building was 3 AP. Just a very, very good card, man. Honestly, you cannot go wrong with him at all. Number 3, I have JJ McCarthy. I know this is going to shock a lot of people, but there is a card at number 2 that you will see, and you'll be like, okay, I see where you're coming from a little bit here, Chew. But JJ McCarthy, as you guys know, has the best release in the game. He's the first card to have this since Matt Stafford. We don't count Matt Stafford because he has bad hot routes and slow. He's the first card that was viable since his own 87 overall. JJ McCarthy, man, this card is obviously one of the top-end quarterbacks in the game. I definitely prefer him as a surge card over T-Law. They're basically the same card, just -2 speed, and he has a better release. I'll change that every single day. Obviously, same exact stack. A lot of people think that the release is not worth losing the other abilities. I think, I'm just going to be honest with you guys, I prefer release the most. That's why I like JJ a lot. I think there are people that are going to argue him 1 through, like, probably number 1 here. I think 1 through 3 are very interchangeable. It depends on your play. So if you're a big release guy like me, you probably prefer JJ McCarthy, but I think the other 2 guys are more viable and better options for the vast majority of the community. Boys, this card is technically not out yet, but I already was planning to do this video, and then Mutt Leaks went crazy. These are the golden tickets coming out tomorrow. As you can see, it's RG3. And I know the guy on the right is a defensive end rookie, Ruke, and I forget the guy on the left. He's a safety. But Justin Fields is coming out tomorrow, and we know the ability stack. My guy, Justin Fields lover, he's always in the Twitch chat. Super dope dude. He also sent over what his form looks like, so we know exactly what comes out on him. We know exactly what release he has. This card's going to be amazing. So let me show you guys real quick and break it down. Obviously, this is what he boosted. This doesn't really, who cares? We were looking for abilities. The 3 built-in abilities are going to be Dots, Gambit, and Truz. So Dots and Gambit is what everybody's running on T-Law and like JJ McCarthy, right? So he already has those, plus Truz, boys. Plus Truz. So he has 3 X Factors built on, 3 of them probably being the 3 best X Factors you could put on a quarterback. But look at his other 2 ability buckets. Let me scroll down here. So you can see you only get to choose 2 of these on top of the built-in 3. So you can run Angry Runs, Brick Wall, and Bazooka. You have to choose 2 of those. So, I mean, dude, you get 5 X Factors for 0 AP. 5 X Factors for 0 AP. And on top of that, I think the only thing you would have to pay for, because you're already getting your Velocity, you're already getting your Gunslinger. The only thing you have to pay for is Master Tack, which will probably be 1 AP in another bucket, and then also Gift Wrap. So it's like a total of 2 AP. for literally 5 X factors and I'm telling you guys, the only reason I don't have him at number 1 is because the Justin Fields RG3 release is a little bit on the mid side, but this card is absolutely amazing. The best ability card in the game right here. Number 1, I'm going to go with Drake Maye. Drake Maye's abilities, I would say, are slightly worse than the Justin Fields golden ticket coming out tomorrow. But the thing that Drake Maye has above him, in my opinion, is just the release. He has the Baker Mayfield release, which is top end, while still also getting broken abilities. Yes, it's a little bit worse. Like, we would have preferred maybe like Gambit so we could save a little bit more AP, but you're still getting a very good card. You're getting Truz, and then you're getting your pass lead elite right here. He's still amazing. They're both amazing cards, boys. I don't think there's anything wrong with them. The stats are very, very similar as well. And then on top of that, you're just getting a better release, man. I think I'll give Drake Maye the ever so slight edge, but Justin Fields, that gameplay is going to be super fun tomorrow. Boys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to comment down which quarterback are you guys rocking, and also, are you guys going to be getting that Justin Fields coming tomorrow? And I hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace out, boys.